Alright, so this is going to be my movie review for Avatar The Way of Water. Just to start off, we've had a 13-year wait, honestly, and a lot of hype that this movie had to live up to. And to me personally, I think not only did it live up to the hype, I think it exceeded the hype that was already set for the film. So with Avatar 2, I think James Cameron did something phenomenal by not only making a sequel to Avatar, but just making us love the world of Pandora again, making us fall in love with the Na'vi tribe, Jake Sully, Neytiri, and now his children, which I think are all very well done. I know for me, when I had seen the trailer, I was worried that Jake and Neytiri were going to take a back seat, and they do to a degree, but honestly, it's more impressive that it made you care about the children characters in this movie. Now, if you're not familiar with the plot of the movie, basically to sum it up short, Jake Sully and Neytiri have been living a wonderful life, having children, just enjoying the peace after the big battle, war, whatever you want to call it, in the first movie. Um, and obviously, that peace comes to an end when the Sky People, or the humans from the first film, they come back. Now, Jake knows that they want him. They know they're coming for him particularly, which is when we get the introduction of the Colonel character played by Stephen Lang. We find out that I'll let you find out. I don't want to go too far in depth, but let's just say he is a half breed Na'vi now, and it is very interesting. He's a very compelling character, and I think he has done extremely well. Stephen Lang is a phenomenal actor, so he does great. But basically, the Sky People come back, and Jake decides the safest thing for the Forest Tribe is for him to seek shelter somewhere else. So he seeks shelter with this Water Tribe. Now, the male leader of the Water Tribe is played by Cliff Curtis, another great actor. I think he's a very cool, interesting character. But I think who kind of steals the show with that tribe is Kate Winslet's character. Now, Kate Winslet's character is just a phenomenal, strong, powerful female character in a film, and I think she does phenomenal in this film as well. But my favorite character, particularly, is a character that they call Kitty, which is the child of Sigourney Weaver's character from the first movie. They explain it throughout the film, but it's interesting for one to see a more child slash teenage character being played by Sigourney Weaver. I think she is the most interesting character in the movie. She has this very unique attachment and interactions with Awa, which is basically the god of the Na'vi tribe, and I can't wait to see what else is in store for her character. But like I said, the action's good. It's always awesome to see characters out of their element, and seeing Jake Sully and his family basically have to change the way that they've lived with the Forest Tribe to, coincide and cooperate with the Water Tribe. It's very interesting. It's very intriguing. Another thing I really love about it is that you just have moments of just genuine joy, where you just get to appreciate the world of Pandora. You get to appreciate all the new wildlife and animal life that we get to see in this film. And as a whole, I just think it's a beautiful movie to watch. It's visually phenomenal. I think there's more to the story, not only having Jake Sully's story, but now following along with the children characters and the villain character as well. There is another character that I forget to mention. His name is Spider. He is a kid that was left by the humans in the first movie, and since in this film, babies can't go into cryosleep, he's had to be raised by the scientists left behind and the Na'vi, and it's very interesting to see a human character basically feel like he's more Na'vi and acts way more Na'vi than the typical human does. So, honestly, if you want a visually spectacular film, you cannot go wrong with Avatar 2. If you want a really good family story and get to experience a new side of the Na'vi, you're definitely going to get what you want. I said it in my TikTok video, which you can go check out for a shorter version of this review. But for me, if I had to give it a rating, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. I think it exceeds the original, and I can't wait to see what is in store for the rest of the Avatar franchise. But I highly recommend you check it out in theaters, because it is one of those movies that you definitely want to see on the big screen in that movie theater environment. But again, 9.5, highly recommend it. Definitely go check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed.